I am until I go outside the gate.
Hello and welcome. We're back for the last time in 2019 here at the Tog24 Lab British Open. This is the final, the last match of the day that counts for anything. Whilst the silver and the bronze finals might still be going elsewhere, this is the one that matters. £1,000 up for grabs. Some shiny trophies to add to the collections of those involved, and their names engraved for eternity in our perennial trophy. Team White, Jason White, Scott Ashby and Dean Ashby, beating some big teams on their way here. Face off against Team Lombard, Callum Lombard, Stephen Daykin and Jamie Brooks. After Callum's superb pointing in that last match, he's come up short with his first ball. And Dean Ashby has replied by pointing in a great one. Sat just behind the jack. Jamie Brooks is going to take on this shot. Good hit there from Jamie. So another good point there from Dean Ashby. And another big hit there from Jamie Brooks.
I was going to try and get a resurgence spot, but there's 2 cars on reserve, but they're not reserved. He couldn't get out.
Jason White playing Mia for his team. So pointing at this moment. Scott Ashby playing as shooter, Dean Ashby playing as pointer. Jason's ball's done its job, taking the point. Callum has replied by doing the same. Scott going to take on this shot now. Anybody watching? Think you've got friends that might enjoy this match? Invite them to this stream. Casket there from Scott. Jason going to point now. And that one's just gone through, just gone long. So 1 place to Scott Ashby with the last ball for his team. Stephen Daykin still holding 2 ball for the Southern boys, coming in hot off their victory in their semi-final. Scott's ball taking the point. Stephen going to take on this shot. That's a great hit there from Stephen. Pretty sure that's 2 on the ground. Certainly looks like it, with 1 more to come. That might be 3. Certain 2. We're going to see a... No? Is that 3? 3 points that end for the Southern boys. Callum, Stephen and Jamie. So first blood to that team. Through a foul. Jack, which has just been placed by Scott. And Callum's first point coming up short again. So Dean Ashby to point in now for Team White. That's a great point, right in the jack. Jamie Brooks, superstar young shooter, stepping up to take on this shot. It's come up short, taking out Callum's front ball. Counts for anything, his ball stayed on the ground. So 1 in, 1 out of balls on the ground, but not really doing much for his team. Yeah, I have to agree, Siri. Great point from Dean. Jamie taking on the shot again, and he's pulled to the side. And Callum's point, trying to point into the ball there, has gone long. So 3-0 to Team Lombard, Callum, Stephen and Jamie, against Team White, Jason White, Scott and Dean Ashby. Salut Christophe. So last 2 balls from Stephen there, a similar region to each other, in the line, counting for something. Certainly in Dean's line as a left-handed player. Got 5 balls to come from Team White. Thought I'd give you a moment of glory. So good looking point from Dean. It's just nudged the ball, move the jack. Could be 2 on the ground. Okay, just 2 on the ground. Both teams agree. Jason pointing in for, don't quite think that's 3. Yeah, I have to agree with you there, John. Jamie has been on fine form. He's hit some great shots in both this match and the previous match. He's been playing really well for such a young player, 15 years old. It's been a delight to watch. Of course, Jason White himself, only 19. It's great to see two players of a young age in this final. So 2 on the ground. First ball from Jason, not quite coming in enough. Welcome to everybody that's joined. Bonjour, bienvenue, welcome, konnichiwa. I'm out of languages to say hello in. Great point from Jason there with his second ball. It's 3 on the ground. 2 to come from Scott. So enough points on the ground to draw this level. In this final at the Tog24 Lab British Open. So has that taken one out of the running? Is it only 2? You might see a measure. It's just definite 3. Buongiorno, Glenn. C'est 4 à end. 4 points pour l'équipe white. Ça fait 4-3. The biggest fans watching, Jay? Not Quante, no. It's a 4-3 to keep white, team white. Good point from Dean. And Jamie are going to take on this shot again. In great form. Which continues with that hit. Didn't stay. Jamie Brooks, his own biggest critic, never seems to be happy with what he does, which can be great for your development, but also detrimental. But he's played superbly to get here. He should be happy with that hit. Callum's point, taking it back, but coming up a little bit short. Is that the same from Dean? Yeah, so Dean's point there as well, just stopped short. Jason to take this on now. He's gone long. I think he's played for the promo. I think he's now just going to play for the point, which he's done. Sat right next to the jack. It's a great point. Shame he didn't get the promo on his first one. Jamie going to take on this shot now. Hit the last one. I think he'll want better with this one. A hit and stay. Hi Martin. Managed to take your eyes off the cricket just in time to see that superb shot from Jamie Brooks.
It's tense in the cricket as well. England needs 62 of 43 balls.
So I think Scott's ball's just run long there. Yeah, certainly looks like it. Jamie's Carrow Bull still holding that point. Scott's point in the last bull for his team. And he's gone for the promo. Not quite come off. No, he doesn't look it from here. Don't think it's taking it far enough. Try and get it a bit closer to the action. Still not really going to be able to tell, but yeah, nothing wrong with not being happy until you achieve the best. Callum's certainly not happy with that one. Playing into, I think that's his other bull. Two to come now from Stephen. So 4-3 to Team White. 3 points taken in the first end for Team Lombard. 4 points taken in the last for Team White. No clear winner yet. No team clearly in front. No team firmly having taken control of this game.
That put the fear of God in them, didn't it?
So 2 points that end. Deux points. So 2 points for Team Lombard. 2 points pour l'équipe Lombard. Ça fait 5-4. Callum's form seems to have just dipped a little bit after super pointing in the last game. Fatigue setting in. Dean to point in now. Yeah, great point. It's a big hit there from Jamie, landed in front of the bull, but stopped, hit the bull, and stayed for the carrow. Just to the side there from Scott. It's a miss. So great point from Dean. Just skipped past, looked for a moment like it was going to roll back, but didn't. So Jason to take on the point now. And he's just gone through the gap, straight between the two. And this one's come up short. So Jay not happy with those two bulls. Scott to play the last. He's looking for the rester. It's just rolled down. So it's got the point. 4 to come from Team Lombard. 1 from Jamie, 1 from Callum, 2 from Stephen. Jamie going to take on this shot. Got the hit, got the double. Lots of space now for his teammates to point in. Not sure if that's made it. Could have. Nice little target for Stephen to play towards. A little bit of movement on that ball will give him another. It's a definite one. Definite two, even, with that one coming in. High Monty. Last ball to come. Team Lombard currently leading 5-4 in this final Tog24 Lab British Open 2019. I think that's 4.
Come on.
Is that 4? Yeah. 4 points. Team Lombard. What's the 9? 4 points. Pour l'équipe Lombard, l'équipe Sud. Ça fait 9-4. So 9-4. Team Lombard taking a big lead now and in good control of this game. Callum's ball this time, rather than dropping short, is rolled long. But if the jack's going to move, it tends to move that way, so it could come in useful later. Dean now to try and point well to bring his team back in to this match. Currently 5 points adrift, trailing 4-9. It's a great point. It's gone long, but it's got the point, and it's good until it's not. Callum to take on the point now. It looks like that might be short from Callum. Jamie going to take on the shot, I think. So 4 balls to come from Team Lombard. Callum played both his. Jamie Brooks, Stephen Daykin 2 each. Jimmy might take on the shot of the holding ball, which is the... no, that's not going to happen. Stephen's going to point. Plenty of room, so not surprising. But I thought at 9-4 they might have gone for an attacking style of play. But Stephen's played into the front ball, gone for the promo. Still think it's just a 1. I don't think his ball played has travelled far enough to give them 2. So lots of space again, and Jason going to have to try and come in around the side. He's gone for the shot, taking out Callum's back ball, but not the ball holding the point. 4 balls to come from Team White. Plays 3 balls. Team Lombard. Jason kills the end there, hits the jack. Not what he was going for, but I'm sure he won't complain. So 9-4 to Team Lombard, 9-4 pour l'équipe Lombard. In this final, the Tog24 La British Open. C'est la finale. Decent point from Callum. He's pointed lots better in the last few games, but Dean, plenty of space there. Can he make an improvement? That's right, Hassie. Cheers for writing that for those that can't hear. That's a great point from Dean. And Jamie in fine shooting form in the semi-final and this final. Can he get another big hit? He's got the hit. He's moved the ball. It's resting on Callum, so it's going to be difficult to shift later, but it's done its job. It's made space. Callum now an opportunity to point in. Looks like it's taking it. Jason fancies the shot. Dean's going to point. And it is a great point from Dean. Shooters always get the glory.
Unsung hero, mate.
They do, yeah.
Pointers are always forgotten. So, Jamie Brooks shoots for the bull, hits the jack, and it's still in. 16-metre terrains.
Just give me another ball.
The final of the Mondial La Marseillaise last year. Tyson Molinas took on a shot at 50 metres.
Did he hit it ball to ball?
No, he did not. He got the hit, and his teammate pointed in for game.
Cast, Scott.
16 metres almost in this final of the La British Open. And that one has gone out. It's hit a stone. It's gone dead.
Come on, Scott.
So Scott's point again. And that one's come up short. A long way to go. Two balls to come. Jason White. I think it's 2 plays 2.
Yeah.
And that one's taking it.
We're at practice. Yeah. Definitely. So you kept getting hard bounces there, Roddy. I didn't. Steve Daykin loves 16-metre goals.
So 16 metres, there or thereabouts, to the jack. It's about 15 metres to the bull, which he's gone over. Epic distance. Unfortunately, too far. 16 metres end to end, so probably 15 from the circle. How far is it in? Eh? Yeah, but it's to the front. 15. Andy went long. So gone for the point into the bull rather than the straight on shot, and that one's gone long as well. That was Pat's head, the Duchess just ducking under the stream in there. So Jason's thrown out, and it was, that's right, Tony Stephen before. Oh! So Jason has nudged the opposition's bull to give them the point. It's 1 point for Team Lombard. 10-4. 10-4. We keep Lombard. Incroyable. So hopefully everyone can see everything again. Now we're at a much more sensible distance of play. Decent ball from Callum to get things started, leading the way 10 points to 4. Dean Ashby to point in now. That's a great point. Merci. Thank you. So Jamie to take on the shot now. He's got a shot. Great hit rate in this match from Jamie. So we're going to see something strong again from Dean Ashby. Yes, we are. Great spot. Great point. Jamie get another hit. He's got the hit. Scott Ashby to point in now. It's been a great day here, great weekend. Tog24, the British Open. Scott Ashby's ball just rolling long. It's been a difficult match for the Ashby brothers and Jason White after their demolition of Baldock Town in the semi-final, and another big victory in the quarter-finals. But been sat around after their semi-final victory, while there's a long one there from Scott. Stones moved on. Team Lombard coming in hot off their semi-final victory. Still warmed up. It's shown a little bit. How they're thinking, shoot the jack. 2 balls in hand. Only have 1 go. If you don't hit it, could be all over. Shoot the jack, kill the end. High risk, high reward. A point on the jack, hoping that their opposition do the job for them. Across the movement, Scots bulls are behind. Could also work in their favour. What is Jason White going to go for? He's going for the point. And it's on the jack. A little bit of space. Could see some movement. Play stood off the terrain behind the line, so if it does move, if it does hit one of them, it will have crossed the line. Stephen, no doubt, hoping for a clean shot on that ball. Just missed. 3 to come. Or is it 2? Must be 2, yeah. 1 from Stephen, 1 from Callum. And 1 from Jason. 2 please, 1. Another shot coming. He's got the hit. So much the same needed now from Jason White. That's another great point from Jason. Callum, who we've seen shoot once or twice. Looks like he's going to take on the shot. He's just gone long. 1 point for it. Jason White and his team. Un point pour l'équipe White. Ça fait 5. 5-10. Yeah, I have to agree with Ian there. 2 great points from Jason. Under pressure as well. We see chasing the game. Another super point from Dean. Been rather consistent. It's 10-5 to Team Lombard. It's Callum, Stephen and Jamie. And 5 points for Jason White and Scott and Dean Ashby. Much better from Callum this time. Come up short or long with his last few points, the last few ends, but hits it on the mark with this one. And Jason White going to take on this shot. He's got it. Done the job. So Callum up to the circle again. Can he do the same as before? Yes, he can. Gone behind, but it's on. So Jason White to shoot again. Got the hit last time. Can he get the carrow this time? He's got the hit, he's got the stay. Not quite the spot, but that's 2 on the ground. So Stephen called into point for Team Lombard.
Will you watch me when I go back?
Yes, mate.
Looks like he's just nicked it. Pulled off to the side, but it's there. 3 plays. 3.
Come on, Dino. 8 stages yours.
So Dean Ashby to take on this point. It's a great one. Just a bit further than Jason indicated. Where it should be. Right on that jack. Jamie Brooks to take on this shot. And he's got the hit. It's 10-5 Monica to Team Lombard. It's Team Southern. Scott Ashby to point in now. It's a great point. It's in the vicinity of Jamie's carrowed bull, which he could do the job of shifting out if he misses, or even if he hits. So let's see what he can do. 15 years old. And the final here, the Tog24 the British Open. Yeah, called it. Missed, taking out his previous bull. One bull to come from Stephen Daykin. 1 plays 1. Good camaraderie between the two teams here. Frequently play against and together, I think. Decent point there. I think Scott's is holding. Dean's at the front, so I might play into that. Jason putting his newly learnt French into play there. I think that might be 2, maybe 3. 2 points, 2 points pour l'équipe white. Ça fait 7. 7-10. 7 points to 10. Team White chasing the game still. But good couple of ends from the team there. Can they stay in control, keep taking points, claw back the lead and take victory? Or will Team Lombard take back control, continue with their lead of 3 points and extend it to take victory? Could be the first bull there from Dean that's gone far or dropped short, certainly in a while. Thanks, Hassie. Yeah, great ball from Callum. Really profiting from that space left by Dean. So Jason going to take on this shot. Not seen a carrow from Jason yet. Still a couple of hits and stays within the vicinity, but no spot carrows. He's got it in him. He's not brought it out yet though. He's got the hit. Of course, Jason, hot from his playing in France last weekend, the Grand Prix de Saint-Avertin, which we were there to cover. So this is Petanque, who were there to cover the action. Check out our website, this is Pétanque.com, or follow our Facebook page, this is Petanque, to see those streams and photos from that weekend, Philip Conte and Philip's show, as well as all the action from here at the Tog24 Lab British Open 2019 in Firth Park, Heckmondwike, West Yorkshire. Another great point from Callum and Jason to take on this shot. There's the carrow, not the spot, but got the recoil, 2 on the ground.
Worth waiting for, Jay. Worth waiting for.
Still a long way to go for Team White, still chasing the point. Still have some grasp of control on this end. They've got 2 on the ground. Steven to point for Team Lombard. And that one has, by the looks, just come up short. Cut them down to 1. And it's a difficult ball to shift. But that makes Jason's ball that it's resting on equally difficult. So Steven to point again now. And that one's gone long. So Jamie Brooks, who's been on fine shooting form, now required to point. Made some great points from his carrows, and his hit and stays further afield. We've not really seen him point much in this match. That one's come up short. Get stone, pull to the side. When your shooter's pointing, things haven't always gone your way. But much better that time. It's gone behind Jason's ball, but there's plenty of space. So Scott going to need to lift this over. 3 plays none, so 3 balls to come from Team White. That's the big hit there from Scott. I have to agree with you, Ian. He's had a couple of shaky ends, the first few ends in this match, where he's been a little bit short or a little bit long. But other than that, his pointing in the semi-final and this final been superb. Dean as well, certainly in this match. From what I've heard from other people that have been watching, Dean's pointing has been absolutely superb, really consistent. And you know, you can sometimes get a team in the final that's maybe not had the consistent performances, a little bit of luck, or the draw's gone their way. But both these teams certainly deserve to be here. It's a great point from Dean.
Did you see that? The guy caught, fell over the boundary, threw it back in, and his colleague caught it.
So come up short there from Scott. Might have balled that. I think that was 2. The Team White puts them on 9. Ça fait 9-10. Is this the comeback? 2 points that end, brings it to 9. So Team Lombard still in the lead by 1 point. Jack thrown long. Callum going to place. Hopped in for about 7 metres. maybe 6.5. Playing to his shooter's strengths, I think, and his own. Dean's first ball come up short there. Just as we're talking about consistency, we see a missed opportunity from Dean Ashby. So tense in the cricket, tense in the Petanque. I think it's the Formula 1 that's going on as well. Callum's point. He's taking it, but again, not quite the consistent pointing we've seen. But it's enough, which is often all that matters. Thanks, Hassie, for putting those scores out for those that can't listen. So it's the tennis. So of course it's the Wimbledon final. Yeah, tennis far more interesting than cricket and Formula 1. Second, maybe only to Petanque. So glad you're all watching this as well. Please, no spoilers for the tennis. Great point from Scott. Jamie now got to make this shot count. 3 balls to come from Team White and 4 to come from Team Lombard. Jamie Brooks, big shot. Played it low, but it's hit the carrow. Jason White, can he respond in kind? No, he can't. It's pulled wide. Temper got the better of him a little bit there as well. But he's moved the jack. Going to take on the shot again. Would have thought they might have considered a point. Having moved it, but he is. Is he going for the jack? Yes, he is. So I thought he was going for the bull. He wasn't. He was going for the jack. They did get the movement, but not the distance. So Scott going to point in now. Trailing 9 points to 10. Team White. Great point from Scott. Last ball. 3 to come, 4 to come from Team Lombard. So lost count of the balls again. Which is easy to do this late in the day. Jamie taking on that shot. Played low. Hit, cleared. Plenty of space there now. 11 on the ground. Plenty of space. With 3 balls. $12 on the ground. 12-9 on the ground. 2 balls to come. Is this the last ball? Yes, it is. C'est terminé. Le 13-9. Gagné pour l'équipe Lombard contre l'équipe White. Team Lombard of Southern Region, Southern Counties Region. Callum Lombard, Stephen Daykin, Jamie Brooks. Win the British Open. (2019). Exciting match. I know. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next year, but follow This Is Petanque on Facebook This is Pétanque.com for more action from other Pétanque events around the UK and abroad.